Hello, hello, and welcome to another Mayday Mayhem mystery. And I am your host, Mayday Mayhem. Now, I was looking at another case, and I was looking at three other cases. I was researching a couple of cases that happened in Bloomington, Illinois, and another case that was that was happening in that happened in Florida about 40 years ago. And as I was doing research, because it actually required me to go to different pool halls and I had to go to different places and literally do footwork. I literally had to do footwork. And while doing that, um, a, something came across, you know, my Ring doorbell. Literally, that's how I found out about this case. Now, I love technology, but at the same time, I love it, but I hate it, but I love it. Now, this young lady right here came up missing. Now, her name is Charisma Ehresman. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing her last name, but her first name is Charisma. Now, she came up missing, and it was the reason that it kind of took me back was because my daughter's the same age as Charisma. And Charisma went to the same high school as my daughter. And when I saw her face and, missing teen, because this was what popped up first. What was the original thing that popped up? It was this missing person, Charisma Ehresman. And I'm like, that girl looks familiar. And I actually contacted my daughter. I'm like, yo, do you know her? And she was like, yeah, I went to school with her. We graduated together. And it just didn't sit right. Something just wasn't sitting right with me. I'm like, that just don't sound right. So now this is how the story started. And I'm going to tell you why it don't sit right. And why I know deep in my heart and I feel in my gut that her killer is going to come to light and going to come to justice real soon because it's not sitting right. Now, this is how it all started. Now, Charisma went missing on January 23rd. Now, she left her house around 10:15 a.m. Between 10:15 10:17 a.m. The times vary when you read the different blogs, but everyone's sticking to this time between 10:15 and 10:17 a.m. She left. She said, she was gone. She'll be right back. She wasn't the type of girl that would be gone for the lengths of times. Now, this girl was 20 years old. She wasn't the type of girl that would be gone lengths of time without telling family or without telling anyone where she is or where she's gone. And this girl is mobile. She has wheels. She hadn't been seen. She hadn't been seen. No one know where she just hadn't been seen. She just came up missing, like gone. Now, she was missing from the Forest View area. Now, if you're not familiar with Chicago, let me tell you something. Chicago And like Chicago suburbs, it's it's real hard to explain, but it's easy to explain. Like where Forest View is, where this young lady came up missing from where she stayed at, is not far from Chicago. It's literally 10 minutes from Chicago, 5 minutes from what you would literally call Chicago. It's a mini, what you would call a Chicago suburb. And I'm saying this because it plays a role. Chicago takes up Cook County. Cook County has like little towns like Cicero, Stickney, um, Forest Park, Maywood, Berwyn, um, what's Forest View, and then like if you cross the street into Forest View, like down 42nd Street, you go into McCook. You're into like a whole different county, literally. Like if you're on one side of the street, you can cross the other. If let's say if you're on the left side of the street and you cross to the right side, one side of the street, you're in Cicero, you cross the street, you're in Berwyn, then you cross the street to the next block, you're in Riverside, Illinois, then you cross the street again, you're in Lyons, Illinois, then you go down the block and you cross the street again, you're in Stickney, Illinois. It's literally these little towns. They're like little bitty towns, but they're little suburban little towns, but they're not far from Chicago. And I'm saying this, okay, it's going to make sense in the end why I'm saying this. Now, this young lady went missing on the 23rd of January. Here in Chicago, on the 23rd, we had a snowstorm that came through here. Okay, that was a Sunday. I know this for a fact because Monday, the whole streets were covered. Out here in the suburbs, they're really sticklers on cleaning the streets. In these little suburban towns out here, where this young lady stayed at, because she left her home, which was around the block. She was last seen at her home leaving the block of 4600 South Wisconsin around 10:15 on January 23rd. So Sunday at around 10:15 a.m. in the 4600 block of South Wisconsin, which is not far from, let's say, Harlem. It's not far from a big major street. She left home in her car. She left. Now, she said she was gone. She'll be back. Now, whoever she left or whoever she went with, wherever she left, she didn't come back, okay? They filed a missing persons report for her. She did not go to work. She did not go to school. Now, this young lady was going to be a nurse. She graduated high school in 2020. She's going to be a nurse. She had a job. She was staying at home with mom and dad. Good head on her shoulders. Had everything going for her. Had everything going. Not a problem. Driving her own car, doing her thing. Now, she's missing Monday. Now, I'm saying this because, she's missing Sunday. Monday the 24th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, everything out here in the suburbs and like what you would call suburbs where she's out here from, it was in snow. It was covered in snow. It was covered. The little town that she resides in is 4 blocks from where I stay at. Forest View. So that's how I know we were covered in snow. We were covered. They gave the kids a late start for Monday and Tuesday because everyone had to dig their cars out because it started Sunday. So she left the house. Monday it was snow. Tuesday everybody was digging their cars out. Wednesday it was snow. Thursday it was snow. And she's been missing all these 4 days. Friday, unfortunately, they find her. Where did they find her at? You might ask. Why do I keep bringing up Chicago? Because they found her in the 5900 block of West Iowa Street in the Chicago West Side. Now you might think the West Side, that's far. No, it's not. 5900 block street of West Iowa is not far from 200 block from where she's stayed at. It's not far. It's literally 20 minutes. It's a 20-minute drive. It's literally a 20-minute drive. It's not far. It would be considered, the reports say west side, but it's literally considered, the Austin neighborhood, the Austin area, if you want to be technical. Because it's that dividing line between Roosevelt, Oak Park, Forest Park, the Austin neighborhood, because then you're going to start going down into North Lawndale neighborhood. You start going down when you start hitting Roosevelt. So that's why it's pretty much called like the Austin neighborhood. And you're still on the west side because let's be real, typically anything over here in this area where they're talking about is the western suburb. It's still the west side. Let's be technical. If you want to be really technical with it, let's be serious about it. So, unfortunately, like I said, it's not normal for this young lady to come home. She did not go to work. She did not come home. Now, my first question was, where did anyone ever find her car? They found her car Friday on the west side. Like I said, they found her in the Austin neighborhood in the 5900 block over on Iowa Street. Like I said, that's not even a 10-mile radius. Literally, it's not even 5 miles. It's not even a 10-mile radius from her home. And I say this because if you look on the screen here, I'm showing you news clips that was brought up that I've really been looking at this. Because like I said, it's like, whoa. Especially when like all the kids went to school together, from grammar school all the way up to high school, then they graduated together. Now, whoa, this is insane. Like, yo, this is not right. This young lady, not only car was found on the west side, she was found inside her. She was found strangled. Yes, you heard me. She was found strangled inside her. Now, I want you to understand. Listen to me clearly. She was pronounced dead on the scene. They found her in the back seat of her own car on Friday in Chicago on the on this block. And what's astounding is when I looked at the block, what was on the block, the 5900 West block Iowa, it's a church. So I know it ain't nothing but cameras up and down through there. It's a church. It looks like it's a nice little that up on church. And I looked up on Google Maps. I'm like, what church and stuff around, the community centers and stuff. Predominantly black neighborhood. Okay. So just hear me out. Now where she was found at was over here. But listen, she was deceased as of Monday. They pretty much, Warner's pretty much knew that the same day she came up missing is pretty much the same day she was pronounced dead. Okay? Pretty much what Warner's have to do that. Problem I have with that is her phone pinged. You have reports here. Put it up because they're describing what she was. She was beautiful young lady, red hair, 5'2" red hair, green eyes, described the tattoo she had. You know, she was friends with her. Now, like I said, I love technology, but I fucking hate it. Excuse my French. I love it, but I hate it. Why? Because her phone pinged on Oak Park around 1 a.m. Tuesday. Her family and the police, it says, police determined her cell phone pinged in Oak Park around 1 a.m. Tuesday. Oak Park, I was driving around Oak Park on Wednesday with a friend driving up and on blocks looking for the car you see. Now, I understand his frustration because if it pings, you know you get those pings on the phone, and you can pinpoint where the last was. Whoever took this young lady's life was someone she knew, and they took her phone and they cut it off. Because see, the kicker was they cut it off at 1 o'clock in the morning. They cut it on at 1 o'clock in the morning. The young lady was already deceased. Her car was already parked because they already said the car been parked there since Monday. Don't forget, like I just told you, it was in the middle of a snowstorm. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was in the middle of a snowstorm. So whoever took this young lady's life, they did this Sunday, parked their car over there in the middle of a snowstorm. Because of course, when everybody woke up Monday and saw the snow outside, everybody's surprised. Like even when me and my neighbors came out, we was like, wow, we didn't even know it snowed. We had no idea it snowed like that. We knew it was going to snow, we knew it snowed like that. So everyone said that car been parked out there since Monday. So yeah, when they woke up Monday and saw their car out there, yeah, she had been missing since Sunday. So make it make sense. Her phone pinged Tuesday at about 1 a.m. Family, as I was, to get in their car, start looking for it, start looking for her car, trying to see maybe she hurt, maybe somebody got her phone, something, try to figure out something. They did exactly what they should do. They got up and they started looking up and down the block, up and down the block. Because guess what? During that time, people was trying to dig themselves out. It was hard to drive. It was hard to maneuver up and down the block because it was streets during the time. During Tuesday and Wednesday, it was the streets. And you have to understand the way it is out here, Oak Park, Chicago, Berwyn, uh, what's that? Forest Park, all of them is like right together. It's like really together. You can cross each street and be in each part and not even be paying attention. around that, that 5 mile radius. That small piece that they're around that area. Now, whether they got rid of that phone, I don't know. What happened with the phone, the authorities are going to find out now. The old technology we have, we should be able to pinpoint where she went, where she, who she spoke to, where that car went, because, like I said, it was a snowstorm. And of course, thinking outside the box, thinking in the manner of a dummy that wants to harm someone, it should be putting their hands on somebody. Why else would you go a couple of blocks out of the little suburbs out here? Because see, out here, you have a time schedule. It's kind of timed out when you strictly, when your cars have to be moved. Because they either ticket the car or they go around and they move in it. You know, cars want to be noticed out here if they are, and especially when it's snowing, they are real sticklers on cars. So if you ever did this one, when it comes to life, if I'm going to continue to follow the case, of course, continue to follow with me. When it comes to life, when they find out what happened to this young lady, it's going to be someone that was in that area. And if they have been someone she knew, or could have been someone she did not know. But this young lady did not deserve to have her life taken like this. She did not deserve to be struck down and turned from life. She was going to be a nurse. She was going to help people. The family said she always put a smile on people's face. She always wanted to see people happy. Like, no one should have to deal with this. And as her father said, it comes from all races, all colors, all communities. No one should have to deal with this. This young lady was straight, and no parent should have to deal with this. I don't care what color it is. It doesn't matter. And somebody needs to be brought to justice for killing this young lady. She was a thriving girl that did not deserve this. Now, at first, her family did. At first, had set up a GoFundMe to help look for her. At first, they thought she was missing. But now the GoFundMe has been set up for her to lay her place. But my heart goes out to the family. She really did not deserve to lose her life the way she did. She was an expiring nurse. She was an expiring, beautiful daughter, fantastic sister. She's going to be missed. She's it's just heartbreaking. Like, look at her. Like, this could have been a future doctor. This could have been a future doctor that could have discovered a cure for something. And who was this person to take her life? Who was anyone to take anybody's life? Like, seriously, who was anybody to take anybody's life? Like, for real. And I hope the person that did this becomes to light, comes to justice, who did this to this young lady, because she did not deserve it. My heart goes out to the family. My prayers go out to the family. She's a beautiful soul. She's a beautiful heart, beautiful spirit. And I am so sorry for their loss. And they have my deepest condolences. And the person that did this will be caught. We're gonna catch his ass. He's gonna get caught. So he's not gonna do this to nobody else and leave their family like this. So her death will not be in vain. So everybody, keep Charisma's family in y'all prayers. Keep a light for her. Keep her in y'all prayers. If y'all know something, you heard something, think about it. It was during a snowstorm. Did you see a little red little car? I'm going to put it up on the screen for you one more time. Take a look at it. You see that little red car in the middle of the screen? Did y'all see that little red car around this little Austin area? You know, some of my people's out here, it's from my west side, from my Chicago area. You know, we be in the grapevine talking. Did y'all see anything? Did y'all hear anything? Because it don't make sense. We tired of our young folks being killed. Tired of our young entrepreneurs, our young people walking around here that can't grow and thrive and survive. It's got to stop. You know what I'm saying? She didn't deserve this. She really did not deserve this. She didn't. So let's bring her killer. Let's bring him out. We all know he's in that 5 mile radius, and we're gonna smoke his ass out. Think about it. It was a snowstorm. Check y'all little cameras. Everybody got a little surveillance. Check it. It's in a 5 mile radius, yo. It was a snowstorm out here. Wasn't nobody moving. So keep her in your prayers. I'm gonna keep her in my prayers. Everybody stay blessed. If nobody told you they love you, I do. I truly do. Make sure you do better today than you did yesterday, and strive for a better tomorrow today. And I'll see y'all next time. And everybody, please stay safe. Look out for one another. Just because your parents ask you where you going or who you with, that don't mean they in your business. We just want to make sure you safe. You know, make sure ain't no creepers following y'all or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody stay safe, stay warm, and be on the lookout for each other. Keep them in your prayers.